Hey everyone, welcome back to my kitchen. How you doing? Uh, what we're going to be doing today is we're going to be making pesto sauce and preserving it. There's two ways to preserve the pesto sauce. You can either freeze it or you can water bath can it for 20 minutes. And pesto sauce is actually one of my favorite sauces to make besides my marinara. Pesto sauce is universal. You could use it just about on anything between steak, chicken, pasta, pork chops. You can use it on just about anything and everything, okay? And the ingredients that you will need, okay? Start with a nut. Generally, you use pine nuts, but you can also use walnuts. You can use almonds, okay? It's up to you, really, okay? Olive oil, obviously, basil, garlic, Parmesan cheese, lemon juice, salt, and pepper. Now, you can choose to use all fresh ingredients, or you can do what I do and use what is in your pantry. All right. So let's get started. I have my trusty Ninja here. Okay. And the first thing that you're going to do is you're going to blend all of your dry ingredients first. And then you're going to slowly add in your olive oil. Make sure your jars are sanitized, okay? Make sure if you're going to be water bath canning, make sure that your water is going, all right? Now, if you freeze it, you could freeze it in jars or Ziplocs. It'll be good for about 6 months in the freezer, okay? We're going to do it batch by batch. So, I wish I could use fresh basil or basil, but it is what it is. I'm going to be using what is in my pantry because there's going to come a time, kids, when all you have is what is in that pantry. So get used to it. Do I measure? No, I do not. I just keep pouring until my ancestors say, stop, child. I'm kidding. No, I'm not. So, got a new thing of Parmesan here. Parmesan is actually one of the main ingredients. It's actually the one thing that gives it the taste that you always taste besides the basil. Believe it or not. A lot of people don't realize that. Where's the, there it is. How you doing? All right. Plug it in. It's going to get a little loud. All right. Now, you're going to get a consistency. Okay. You see that? See how it already kind of looks like a pesto, but without the oil, right on? So we've got some oil that's already in a jar that I've been using. So we're going to start with that. Oh, you're just going to do a drip drip, aren't you? Oh, no, 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 no. Not today. Let's see. Can I get you up there? Come on. There you go. Good girl. Where did that go? Here it is. Oh. And you're going to do it little by little with the oil, okay? Because you don't want it to be too oily. You don't want it to be too dry. You don't want it to be, okay? If you've ever had pesto before, you know what I'm talking about, right on? All right, got to add more. And then when we're pouring into the jars, because the jars that I'm using are little 4 ounces, okay? And the reason why I'm using 4 ounces is because generally when you buy pesto in a store, you're buying it in a 4-ounce jar anyways. So why not just keep the momentum, I guess you could say. So add a little bit more. I need a scraper, don't I? Whop. I need to scrape. It's getting to a good consistency anyways, where it should be. Okay. See this consistency? Where it's, get in there. Okay. That's where you want it to be, all right? So it's actually not as much oil as you would think, okay? But we're going to be making a lot more than this anyways, okay? So I got it on my floor. Oh, well, you know what? I got dogs. I shouldn't have said that, but I did. So now, one last ingredient, the very last ingredient. Lemon juice. Got some fresh lemons here. Let's soften them up by rolling them out. All right. Cut it in half. You don't want a lot of lemon juice. You just want enough. All right. Now, there it is. If my head, if it wasn't attached, you know what I'm saying? So, all right. Now we're going to fill some jars. That's beautiful. Oh my God. It smells so delish. You know, with all the technology that we have, you would think that we would have smell-o-vision, but we don't. So I'll go on. So let's start filling the jars. This is messy, but I love it. I am using a 1/3 cup, but you know, we're only using 4-ounce jars anyways. Okay. Now, dab a little bit of oil on the top, especially if you're going to be freezing this. And why do I say that? Because if not, it's going to look like it is as if it is black mold, but it's not. But you're going to get like a black crust on the top, but it's not mold, so don't get afraid. It's just all the ingredients, they come to like a crust at the very top. That's what it looks like. So let's fill the rest. Then we'll wipe the rims of the jars. I got a lot of pesto sauce to make because this is actually my daughter-in-law's favorite. And pesto sauce, there's actually another pesto sauce that I want to make too. but I gotta wait until I get to that one farmer's market that my kids actually found, because I want to make roasted red pepper pesto. Because pesto sauce, I'm sorry, it's too expensive. You know what I mean? So it's just cheaper to make. So that's why I'm doing this way. It's cheaper to make. I mean, I've seen it as much as $6 a jar for this, you know? And I can make like 24 jars for $6. So no, I'm not going to give you any company that satisfaction of paying $6 for one jar when I can make 24 jars for $6. All right. I'm going to make more, fill up the rest of my jars, and I'll be right back. All right, so now I'm going to clean the rims of my jars because I've run into a lot of master canners on this channel for some reason. Yeah, I have. Yeah. And it's funny. It's funny because you know what? I have one thing to say. My kitchen, my rules. Your kitchen, your rules. Right on? Okay. So now that that's settled, let's finish wiping the rims of the jars, getting the lids and the rims rings on my jars, and then we're going to pop them into the water bath canner for 20 minutes. All right? It's as simple as that. So, this is just one way of just trying to get more stuff done. You know what I'm saying? Because honestly, I'm tired. I'm tired. And what am I tired of? I'm tired of paying an astronomical amount of money for my most favorite things in the store. Okay? And one of my favorite things to buy is pesto sauce. Why? I'm Italian. I love pesto sauce. So I said, you know what? I said, it's my favorite and it's my daughter's favorite. So I'm going to start making it. And it's so much cheaper just to make it yourself, right? So this is what we're going to do from now on. And now that I taught you guys how to do it, now you can start making it yourself, and you don't have to pay astronomical prices no more. So I'm going to put this in the water bath canner. Hang on. If there is any other kind of condiment or sauces that you guys want me to make, whatever it is, if there's a will, there's a way. You know what I mean? I mean, I will find a recipe, or if I already know how to make it, I'll make it for you. You know what I mean? And we'll get back on this canning journey together. I know that there's quite a few of you that have said to me, I just started my canning journey and I don't know where to start. All right, well, you know what? I will do it, help you with it. You know what I mean? I mean, I love canning, especially when I'm trying new recipes and stuff like that. So, all right, I will be back with the finished product. Okay, so I will see you in about 20 minutes. Okay, guys, here is the finished product of the pesto sauce that I water bath canned for 20 minutes. Okay, so this is just a new recipe that I tried out, and I hope you try it out too. All right, guys, I will see you in the next one. You stay safe, you stay positive, you keep prepping, and as always, fear less.